everybody and welcome back. Here today to share with you, as promised, the guest book that I have created for my sister Jade. She is getting married next month. She's getting married in June. So as my wedding present and my gift to her, I have created for her a guest book so people can obviously write messages on the day wishing her and her future husband David well on their marriage. So I did promise that I would do a flip through. I have no idea whether Jade likes this. I don't know what her reaction is yet because I'm recording this before I go and see her. But I just wanted to flip through and share with you guys. But I will let you know in a future video what her response was. I also created for her this little mini album. This is for her hen. So I'm going down to see her for her hen do for a couple of days. So this is just to memory keep some of the photos and the moments from the hen. So I'll share that with you in a moment. I just want to do this one first because obviously this is the main album that I've made. So it's an 8x8 square album, and I've done some gold vinyl which I use my Cricut to cut out, and I put that on there. This fabric I believe I got from Temu, or it might have been from Papercrafts. It might have been one of those. I bought it ages ago with this in mind. I knew that I wanted to use it for her wedding, and I've just kind of draped it round the sides, and then I've tied it in the middle with this gold hoop. I really love this material. It's very similar to material that my sister does actually have attached to her wedding dress. She's gone for a kind of wildflowers theme. So you've got those beautiful florals and just the gold stitching through there as well. So really, really beautiful. And I've used that on the cover. I've also put some of the book corners on there. It just kind of holds everything together as well. And it's spiral bound in white. And on the back, we've got this same sort of just plainish paper. And then obviously my stamp down at the bottom. On the inside, I have just used a green floral paper on the inside. So it's just a patterned scrapbook paper that I had. And then the pages are a mix of white card and craft card. So this is a white page. I've got these die cuts that I have cut and stuck out onto some of the pages. It's quite common, the theme all the way through, so I'll just show you some of the pages rather than go through the whole thing. So the first page, we have this with the die cuts on, lots of space for people to write their messages. I know my sister is also going to have a mini photo printer there at the wedding as well, so people can take photos, stick those in and write messages as well. The next page is just completely blank, and then the craft pages have pockets with little journaling cards, so that people again can write messages. They can possibly even stick a photo on there if they want to as well. So we've got those, and then it basically just repeats that. The only thing that kind of changes is for each kind of set, sometimes they have the 2 leaves, sometimes they have the 1 leaf. The second page is always blank, and then I've just swapped over. So before it was patterned here and white here, so I've just swapped that over again just for a little bit of difference. And then we go back to the 2 leaves here, plain page, and then the craft paper with the pockets, and it just carries on with that theme. But there is plenty of pages here for all of her guests to write on. This was such a pleasure to put together, so I really hope that she loves it. As I said, I don't know her reaction yet, but I will let you guys know in a future video what she thought of this album. So as I said, I also created for her this little mini album. This is for the hen do when I go down there. I'm going down there for a couple of days to spend time with her and obviously some of her friends. This die set and stamp set was actually part of a kit that I bought. It's actually one of the Papercrafts Society boxes. It's an older one. But it was on discount, I think, because it was an older one. I believe it's Lou Collins, actually, that did all the designs. But it's really beautiful. It comes with these gorgeous papers. You get like little die cuts. This was an embossing folder, so I embossed this onto vellum and then just cut it out to stick it on here. Did a bit of inking on it. So yeah, it looks like a camera. I've used a different binding system for this, but it's still ring bound. And then the inside pages, again, very repetitive. There's a little spot for somebody to write a message, and then a photo. As I said, my sister's got a mini photo printer, so if I'm going to be taking mine down there so we can print out the photos. And I haven't stuck this die cut all the way down, so you can slot a photo in there so it fits nicely within the frame. And that's basically just repeated on each of the pages. So we've got a writing space, photo, writing space, photo. The only thing I have kind of swapped around is I've alternated where the photo frame is. So it's on one side, then it's on the other, and then I keep just swapping it around back to front. But I really love these papers. This die cut was absolutely lovely. This photo frame die set actually wasn't part of this set. This is another set that I have, but I really like that as well. What size frame does that give us actually? Let's have a look. So yeah, I think it's a 2-inch square. So you get a 2-inch square there for photos. I think the photo printer that I have is a 2 by 3 inches, so I'll just trim a little bit off so it fits in there. But yeah, it basically, like I said, just follows the same pattern all the way through until we get right to the end, because there are 13 people going to the hen do, but that includes my sister and my daughter as well. So at the back, because there was an odd number, I've just put lots of different photo frames, because I thought any sort of group photos that we have of the time, then we can kind of put those in there as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing my sister. It's been about 2.5 years since I've seen my sister and my mum, so it's going to be nice to see them again. Those of you that have been here a while know that I moved a couple of years ago, and actually last year as well, but within the same area. But I have moved far away from where my family are. It's about a 4-hour drive to get to them. So yeah, it's going to be nice to see them all again. Well, thank you very much for taking a little look at my recent projects. I hope that they've given you a little bit of inspiration. I really can't wait to see Jay's reaction when she opens these. I will have them all nicely wrapped up, ready for when I go down there. Thank you so much for joining me today. I do hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next crafty video. Bye for now.